Popped our first victim very quickly here. Any bets on how long this league will take to play out, chat? Remember, when we play Spanish Inquisition, we play all 5 matches, win or lose. So even if we start 0-3, we play all 5 matches. 55 minutes. Okay, 55 minutes is the first guess. Over, under 47 minutes. All right, won the die roll. That's a good start. For those of you that are interested in playing this deck, win your die rolls. This hand can draw 4 on the first turn, so we're definitely keeping it. Chrome Mox, Cruel Bargain, Dark Ritual. Yes, Cruel Bargain. Yeah, the Dryad Arbor locking us out of playing the land grant kind of sucks, but if we end up running into a call, we'll appreciate having this. How many times we can see it after bricking? I don't expect anything to be banned. I'm hoping for some unbans, but I could realistically see no changes in all formats being something Wizards of the Coast does. No changes in all format is the conservative play. We drew our other lands, so this land grant just doesn't do anything. I think it's just land pass here, right? I can't do anything else. Yep, just land pass. We hold on to this for storm count, and we hold on to this for generate storm count, and it can go into a Chrome Mox later. Next turn, we can go Cabal Ritual, Cruel Bargain, and draw 4 more, and then we'll have Bayou left over, plus these other cards. Wasteland, that's rude. It's rude. Yeah, we drew another land grant. That's a tilt. I don't get up to... This only puts 2 more cards in my bin. Yeah, so I don't get to more mana off of this by... Holy God, our hand is bad. Good Lord. Gosh. All right. Next turn, this makes 5 mana, and then we can floop Charbelcher into play. Death and Taxes? Smells like Death and Taxes. All right. Well, if we had one more piece of mana... Wait. Can I... I can't win, right? I'm short mana. Tutor doesn't net me mana. I can kill them next turn. Yeah, we don't. I'm at 5 health. I think I'm just supposed to go Cabal Ritual, put Charbelcher into play, right? That way they can't value me. Oh, God, I messed up. Oh, lordy, now I have to draw another mana. They even reminded me, and then I went into the tank. I had to land grant first, so I needed a land grant first there. Oh, I needed a land grant first, so that way that gave me 5 minutes. That way I had the Petal in play. Yeah, I should have won this game, unless they revoker me. Yeah, I should have won this game. LED one time, no justice. Chrome Mox, sweet. So we'd have won this turn if I would have played this right. We did already run Gristle Storm. Is heading to the YouTubes. They did anyways. Is there no justice? I love this being a no justice stream. No justice streams are my favorite. How about we blast you? Team Rocket's blasting off again! Nice basic planes, opponent. Sweet, sweet basic planes. Sweet basic planes. Alright, alright. Starting out on a high note. Had some bricks, but got there anyways. Alright, for all of you aspiring SI players at home, I want you to take very careful notes on how we're sideboarding here. Our opponent doesn't have blue cards. So we take these 15 cards and we put them over here. And then we take the rest of these cards and we just we shuffle them around. You wanna make sure you give them a good clean shuffle here. Just move them back and forth. Make sure your opponent doesn't realize what you're doing. And then you take these same 15 cards and you board them back out. Those are the notes for whenever your opponent doesn't have Force of Will. No, we couldn't have won. We didn't have we didn't have a way to gain additional mana that turn. We could have tutored for a Cabal Ritual, but then we didn't have a way to make 2 mana to play Cabal Ritual. That's how you shuffled on Moto. Feel free to clip that, someone. Feel free to clip that. Dark Ritual in the bin doesn't do anything. Oh, are you saying... Oh, I could have used the Past in Flames, right? I could have gone that into Ritual, into Past in Flames with 1 floating, into... Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right off the Past in Flames. Yeah, I think you might be right, actually. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. Good line. Good line. The puzzle machine has lots of lines. There's a lot of lines in this deck all the time. So if you see one that you believe I've missed, feel free to bring it up. Be specific, because there's a little bit of a delay and things move quickly. But be specific, and we'd like to do that. Update the Stream Decker. Thank you for the nudge. I will do that right now. This deck's a travesty to not have on the Stream Decker because it's already in my decks. Yes, it is. It takes me a little bit longer for this one because I have to reload it. That's great. Thanks for the clip. I'm gonna share that one later. What does this hand do? Does it do anything? Yeah, this hand doesn't do anything, right? Oh, I guess if we hit a land grant, or a Lotus Petal, this hand's actually very good, right? What do we think, chat? Do you want to live on the edge? Or do we take a mulligan? Let's examine our hits. I need a starter, right? So if I hit Bayou, or Dryad Arbor, or Land Grant, or Lotus Petal... Does Chrome Mox do it? I think Chrome Mox does it. Yeah, I have extra black cards. So I have 14 cards that I'm happy with here. Oh, the Arbor doesn't count, right? Yeah, you're right. The Arbor doesn't count. All right, we'll throw it back. This hand is really good. Really good. I think I'm okay just making extra mana here, right? This hand is great. Windswept Teeth. Yeah, don't try metagame modern. It's bad. Oh no! Oh no! They played Mother of Runes, chat. How do I ever possibly keep up with the powerful? This is hopefully a turn 1. We're not playing this deck to not try and turn 1 them. Alright, so I'm actually gonna play the Chrome Mox, and I probably don't need the extra storm count. I accidentally. All right, well, I guess we're getting the storm count now. There's no yes option. I hate the stupid thing. Sometimes there's a yes option, sometimes there's a no option. You could argue thinning the deck is valuable here too. So we're gonna exile this. Hey, Lord Scred, brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I really do appreciate that. Subscriptions, as always, are the best way you can support my content here. Okay. We could potentially keep going here. Alrighty, are we doing it, chat? We might be doing it. So we have Bayou. Okay, so Summoner's Pact goes and gets Skyshroud Cutter. I believe we have the turn 1. What a great first match of Magic the Gathering we have here. So everyone can learn about how great and fair Legacy is. So I can Infernal Tutor for Cabal Ritual here. Reveal Cabal Ritual. This actually nets us a mana, right? And then I go Cabal Ritual, Infernal Tutor for Tendrils after playing the Chrome Mox and kill you. So this one, we're not going to exile anything. Nice Mother of Runes. Where's my Tendrils at? Watch them Mind Break trap me. Watch it just slide out of my chair. They Mind Break trap me. Yeah! Got him! Where is your force of will, opponent? You didn't have the force of your will was non-existent. Thank you, everyone that's hanging out here today. My name is Jeff Hoagland. If you're enjoying watching the Legacy memes, we're playing Spanish Inquisition. Please make sure you hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything. Helps other people find my content. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch. That's the absolute best way you can support my content here. Get your bowl, and I'll give you some fish. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com. We'll love to buy and sell Magic Online cards to you. I just got my 1 year. Time to see some drills. Voltaic LV. A 12-month resubscription. That's a long time. I appreciate that. Welcome back. CoolStuffInc.com would love to buy and sell TCG cards with you. They sell Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And using code Jeff5, you can save 5% on your TCG purchases with them. And finally, InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using code Jeff12, you can save 12% on your purchases of custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, bags. They really do it all. At any rate, we're waiting for our second match to pop. Hopefully, our opponent will be asked the question, do you have force of will? And also answer no. Yeah, Spare Deck is unfortunately going to be going out of business. They are no longer going to be renting. This hand is great. We lost the die roll, though, so we might be in trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no. Are they playing one of them fair decks with Force of Wills and stuff? Don't have Force of Will in your deck, opponent. Oh no! Oh no, chat! Oh no! They're brainstorming for a Force of Will! I guess we're technically not dead. We could rip another draw 4 and continue playing Magic. Oh, we're actually dead. They're playing Sneak and Show. Sneak Attack, Emrakul, your last 2 cards. Oh, Jace. Neat. Why didn't my opponent interact with me? I don't understand. It was so rude. Play this Wild Cantor out here so we can pressure their Jace. You know, next level plays. Next level SI plays. No, that's MTGO Trader. Spare Deck was only physical Magic cards, so you're in no near danger of not having Magic Online cards to meme with. The owner just said, I think they said they weren't making enough money for the amount of effort it took, which is fair. That was 2 bottoms. It's good for us. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. So I could technically do this will let them rebuy their Force of Will, so that's not gonna work. Get Skyshroud Cutter for the beats. Yeah, some of them still play, they play Deathrite Shaman now in that slot occasionally. So I'm not going to go on the full sideboard plan. I think I'm just going to bring in a couple of Duresses here. Skullwinder and Slithermuse are both pretty bad against decks with interaction. I'm going to bring in some Duresses. What else do I want to cut here? Cut that, and I'm going to bring in 3 Duresses. Just a smidge of interaction. Do this. Let's do this. String cheese. It's food that's cheesy and stringy. You eat it by peeling 1 strip at a time off of the thing. Skullwinder plus Leyline of the Void is a combo. Once upon a time, it was pretty common. At least in the 75, like not always in the main deck, but in the 75, it was pretty common. I think I'm gonna keep this. If they show and tell, I get to Belcher them. And next turn, I get to go land grant for Bayou, Duress them, and then potentially belch them the following turn with all the lands out of my deck. No, I just don't want that much interaction. Remember, every card we add to our deck that's not killing our opponent, or helping us kill our opponent, slows us down, right? Oh, I could have put this into play too, right? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. I get Flusterstormed. Flusterstorm's a penalty for not having played this last turn. Maybe I was supposed to have played this last turn. I feel like if they had a counterspell, they should counterspell. They should have probably counterspelled my Land Grant more than anything. They do have a Flusterstorm. Okay. Yeah, so that's countered. Should have thrown this out last turn. Rest myself to send a message. I mean, if they don't have another counterspell, next turn I get to go Ritual, Belcher, kill you. Although I suppose if this doesn't resolve, I get to start attacking them for 3, and then we could hit a draw 4 and then Cull the Weak and then get the snowball going that way. So even if they have a force here, we're not just out of it. If they don't have a force, we're going to pitch Spirit Guide, tap Dryad Arbor, and kill them. Gosh, they always have it. Gotta play against some of those. Can we play against more Mother of Runes? Those are my favorite decks to play against. Someone that's looked at everything that they could do in Legacy and gone, you know what I want to do? I want to play Basic Plains Mother of Runes. That's what I want to do. This is the Spanish Inquisition. Put a card on top. All right. All creatures attack Jace. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jake. Netflix is buffering. That's tough. Let's reload. Let's reload. We're gonna get a fresh buffer. Yeah, I could have, but like they know it's there. Do they know it's there? No, they hadn't actually seen our hand. I don't know. It feels loose. It feels loose trying to wait. I think I need to just kill this Jace so they can't brainstorm with it. What is this green creature card? Skyshroud Cutter. Legacy staple Skyshroud Cutter. Duh. They have a Vendilion click in their deck? You can't expect us to memorize all the legacy staples. Like Skyshroud Cutter. Joke. All right, chat. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm gonna put the Mana Monkey in. Gotta pressure this Jace. It isn't a real game of Magic until Simian Spirit Guide hits the board, right? Your move. This is my Grey Ogre. My Grey Ogre. That's not good for us, chat. It's not good for us. The mono red version is better. What do I think of that? I actually want to try the mono red version because it seems really sweet. The mono red version has like the prized amalgams and Hellspark elementals. I haven't actually played with that version, But I do know for a fact the Japanese team that played the red-black build said they didn't test a whole bunch, they just took a list off Magic Online. So I definitely think there's room for testing and some variation there. I mean, this is what we're doing with our lives. Attack Jace, attack you. Go. If they brick this turn and we hit a black spell, dang it, Bobby. Really? Really? That's so sad. They drew so many bricks. Could we have killed them next turn? I'll never know because I can't draw a card. We would have gone cast spell. That would have only been for 6. We'd only put them to 1. Alright. Alright. We could have hit like Dark Ritual or Cabal Ritual to potentially kill them. Would have generated enough storm count. I mean, like, they hit a bunch of bricks to get there, right? Like, they had a bad Brainstorm, they had a bad Ponder. So, like, they had a lot of looks. They were owed a good hit at that point. They were due. 1-1 in this league with SI. We bested basic planes in a very skillful match of Magic. And then our opponent just exerted their force of will on us. "27 minutes. It's not looking good for you. It's not looking good for you. Gonna have to be a quick one. It'll be a quick next few. Averaging like 15 minutes match round. This deck's called Spanish Inquisition. You can learn more about it at this link. What in God's green earth does this hand do? Whole lot of nothing. Looks like a whole lot of nothing. This hand makes a lot of mana. It needs a draw for a tutor. Yeah, it just needs a Dark Ritual, or needs a draw for a tutor. LED's not good enough, unfortunately. Oh no! Oh no, blue mana! Oh no! Oh no, opponent! Hopefully they're playing Storm and not a good deck with Force of Will in it. Fingers crossed for Storm, chat. Fingers crossed for Storm. Yeah, I've played Past in Flames in previous iterations of the deck. People have played Ill-Gotten Gains in that slot before too, but I think Past in Flames is a little bit better. We are just the unluckiest. I agree. I agree. Just the gosh darn unluckiest. If we hit a draw 4, we get to go make mana, make mana, make mana, make mana, crack and response. So we'd have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'd have 5 mana floating after we draw 4. Infernal Tutor, we'd have 3 mana left over. Another Dark Ritual's not good for us. I think I'm just gonna play out a bunch of these cards so they can't discard them from my hand. I think I'm gonna put them on Storm and put this, especially this one's especially important because Dark Ritual is one of the cards they could potentially want to take with the Cabal therapy. So getting the second one out of my hand is pretty important. It could be Delver, could be Storm. Alright, looks like Storm. Looks like Tess, to be specific, the Epic Storm. Sweet, this is why we played our stuff out. Probably lose Spirit Guide here. What desktop manager do I use? I use a variation of Enlightenment 17 that we call Moksha. Yep. Oh, we're dead? Nope, not yet. I'm not dead yet. Probably dead this turn. If they have a tutor, we're gonna die. I think this hand was a fine keep. We were at 6 with a scry, right? 6 with a scry. I think I'd go back. We had plenty of good mana. This matchup isn't too terrible for us. Opponent's deck has a pretty quick combo rate, but a lot of time their combo is just making goblins, which isn't good enough in this matchup. I drew more mana. Dealer's choice. So they're going to take the Dark Ritual here. They cast the rocks when they weren't going off to play around potential discard spells out of us. They don't know that we're not playing them in the main deck. I'm actually going to go ahead and get Dryad Arbor here. It turns on Culling the Weak. It also lets us start attacking them for one, which doesn't seem like it's meaningful, but opponent's deck generally goes off with ad nauseum, so every point of health we're able to take away from them potentially hurts their combo turn if it's turns from now. That being said, like, they're just waiting for a hit too, so it's the race to, can they find a tutor or whatever first, or can we? We're looking for a draw for a tutor. They're looking for a tutor. They have blue cantrips in their deck, though, to help them find them. There's an Infernal Contract. All right. Buckle up, chap. Do I want to hold priority and crack LED for black? Yeah, probably. I think we need to kill them this turn. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cast this. We'll get my Bayou. Do I have enough for a Lethal Belcher? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Sweet. Sweet. I appreciate you, opponent, not having Force of Will in your deck. It's really good for us. It's really good for us if there's no Force of Will in your deck. In before Quicken Tendrils. Team Rocket's blasting off again! Fire the people's cannon.
Oh no, believe it.
Oh no, that's what our opponent's thinking. Oh no, we've been blasted. It's the same thing, they're both just water. Again, no force, no sideboard, just clicks a bit. Charging laser. Lasers are set to kill. You're so rude. This hand's pretty terrible, right? We can make mana, but we can't do anything with the mana. This hand's okay. Got some good hits to make it pretty good. It's also like, we don't want to mulligan too low when they're mulliganing for Cabal therapies and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Let's keep, right? Black card is fine. Let's just go land grant for Bayou. And then we can put this under here and then Cabal Ritual. We're gonna be kind of sad if they duress us on one, but if they don't duress us on one, we're gonna be, or probe therapy us. Probe therapy is also sad for us. Please be a cantrip, please be a cantrip, please be a cantrip, please be. Yay! They could still Petal duress us or Chrome Mox duress us, but if they don't, all right, chat. All right, chat. Go get Bayou. All right, play this. Play this. Yeah, we won game one. I agree. There's no reason Probe should be a legal Magic card. Completely concur. Back for triple black. Do we have enough mana to continue going off? I think we do. think we do. So Summoner's Pact lets us get Skullwinder, and Skullwinder returns Infernal Contract to my hand, which means we get to draw 4 again. It's an expensive draw 4 in terms of mana, but it's a draw 4 that's gonna work. All right, so get the Skullwinder. Jacob, I need you to not push Dad's hand. He's trying to use the mouse, buddy. Get Skullwinder. Exile this. Make green. Make green. So they get a card back to their hand, but that's fine. If they get another turn, this game's over because we lose to our Pact. We do this. Get our Infernal Contract back with 3 black floating. We could have a chance to brick here because we're only gonna have a Chrome Mox plus 4 random cards, so we could brick and die at this point. Definitely not 100% to win from here. Probably kind of a low percent actually. Did we brick? I think I bricked. We needed this land grant or this Summoner's Pact to be a draw spell. We got plenty of mana. We've got plenty of mana, but I need another draw spell or a Tendrils, either one. We bricked, but we're not dead. Yeah, I guess that's true. We can pay for the Summoner's Pact next turn. And to leave before I said bad things, yep. So interacting with a lot of people goes. I already played a land for the turn, right? We don't have to use all of our resources. I get to play this Chrome Mox out. And I have this Skullwinder. I have this 1/3 in play. So, I don't want a land grant here because I don't want them to know the cards in my hand. Because they draw a Cabal Therapy. I don't want them to know it. Jacob, you need to go sit down over there, buddy. You're very loud. Alright, they know the cards in my hand anyways. Ataxian Probe. That's fine. We won game 1. We bricked off here. We can win game 3 on the play. Summoner's Pact only gets green creatures. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. I actually really like the Jund list we played on stream the other day. No, that's a Skullwinder. We actually have a command for Pact, I believe. Reading the card explains the card, yep. Alright, so I have to Dark Ritual to pay for this. Yes. Dark times, chat, dark times. Alright, If they're only on 4 cards here. If they don't kill us in 2 turns or discard spell us, we actually just get to go cast Belcher next turn and then activate Belcher the following turn. This is kind of great. I think you want the Inquisitions in that deck and not him to Torax. I made that choice pretty intentionally. The deck already has a lot of grindy elements in it, and I think Inquisition taking specific cards is better against a lot of the combo decks. I desperately hope we win this game by attacking with these 1-power creatures. I desperately hope we win this game by attacking with these 1-power creatures. Just 4 more turns until our opponent is at 0. 4 more turns. This is our motley crew. And they're here to bring the pain. Oh, we're certainly dead, right? Just like can never win. Thank you, Ife. Are they going to empty or are they going to ad nauseum? Using ad nauseum on 12 is kind of scary for them. They could Past in Flames. Is Past in Flames lethal? Oh no, they just get Tendrils and kill me, right? I'm at 5. Why did they ad nauseum? Why didn't they get Tendrils and kill me? Well sniped for food with the 16-month subscription. Thanks a lot and welcome back, bud. I do appreciate it. They have a Lion's Eye Diamond and a Dark Ritual. They don't have a red starter, so they need to keep going here, right? I think they actually need to keep going. Maybe they don't have a Tendrils in their main deck right now, and that's why they didn't tutor for it. Am I dead? Oh, they had a Right in Flame. Got it. Got it. That'll kill us. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That'll do. Clickbait. In my defense, we comboed on one and I fizzled. We did combo on one and I fizzled. What does this hand do? This just blasts them on 1, right? This is 1, 2, 3. This is a non-deterministic Belcher kill. This is a non-deterministic Belcher kill because there's gonna be a Dryad Arbor in our deck, chat. So I need everybody to channel your energy and pray that we don't hit the Dryad Arbor. I need everybody to focus. I need you to focus your energy, chat, and pray that there isn't a Dryad Arbor in our top certain number of cards. Here's the real question, though. The real question is, do we play the Skyshroud Cutter and give them 5? This is actually a discussion. Do we play the Skyshroud Cutter, giving them 5 points of health, making it harder to kill them, but it gives us a 2/2 in play should we not kill them? So is Burgle here? I feel like I need someone to do the math for us. Mathematically, what are we supposed to do here? Are we supposed to play the cutter in hopes of cleaning up? Or are we supposed to just blast them? You didn't play this deck to play safe. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. All right. Go. No whammy, 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 no whammy. Hey, they died. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Got him. Firing off the people's cannon. The people that were complaining about the lack of turn 1 kills. Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied? This deck's such a fucking hoot. It's a hoot. Hope everyone's having as good of a Wednesday as I am, just hanging out, playing some Magic the Gathering. Truly skillful Magic the Gathering, as Richard Garfield intended it to be played. Confirmed no longer clickbait. Nice test deck, opponent. The Goblin Elon Musk right there. Gotta live up to the stream title. Oh no! Oh no, we lost the die roll! This hand's great though. This hand's very good. Hand is very good. Unfortunately, Solver was probably watching the stream, so they likely know that we're up to no good. They likely know that we're up to no good. Oh, this matchup's probably unwinnable, right? Alright, so we get the Dryad Arbor, we do this. We do this. We Cull the Weak. They're not auto-passing. I don't like it that they're not auto-passing. I don't like that they're not auto-passing, chat. Why aren't they auto-passing? Did we get him? I think we got him, right? Yeah, that smells like lethal. Smells like lethal. Trigger? Trigger? Ha! Got him! Ha! All right. Are you not entertained? Smells like lethal spirit. Okay, so I'm just gonna board in the 4 Duresses again. When one runs hotter than the core of the sun. No cheese unfollowed. Trim a Cabal Ritual? Yeah, let's trim that. Alright, in we go. Oh yeah, the Skullwinder is for, it's an easier to cast Eternal Witness. It only costs 1 green. Oh fuck, this is a Leyline matchup. Yeah, you're right. No, no, come back, come back! Oh, they are Reanimator. I forgot we had Leylines on my board. I forgot they have Leylines on my board. Yeah, their 10 out of 10 should just be a bunch of Leylines on my deck. This should be a Leyline. This should be a Leyline. Whoops. We'll bring him in game 3, yep. I get to cast this at least. Days, Echoing Truth. Reanimate. Okay, so they kept on the power of Days. Their hand's actually not that good, right? I'll just take a Days here. So if we rip a Mana Source, we're actually gonna get to do stuff next turn. That's kind of a Mana Source. Why days over animate? Because I'm gonna have to play through these dazes, and the animate's not in danger of doing anything for them until they rip something to get a fatty into the graveyard. Okay, that happens. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass the turn here. You can maybe argue I'm supposed to wait there because, like, if I rip a land grant or something like that, I could potentially be better. But taking them off a land so they can't Echoing Truth this turn feels okay. Yeah, Summoner's Pact would have let us pay for that, which kind of feels bad. There's no reason to Summoner's Pact right now, though, so I'll pass the turn. I could technically draw 4 here, but drawing 4 with no other resources left usually isn't a guaranteed way to win the game, so it seems loose. Thoughtseize targeting themselves, yep. They have another Daze, okay. So we need to draw like a Dark Ritual here. Or another LED would be good. Their hand is Reanimate. Need to rip away to make some black mana. Their Infernal Contract, that's not gonna do it, right? Yep. Yep. Alright, so let's just fix this. These are supposed to be in my deck, these are not. Oh, Pact on upkeep to thin? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I like that assessment. Sand does stuff. They don't have a force. We get to like kick our tires and try and do things here. So we're gonna be discarding our hand to this LED here, so might as well use that Summoner's Pact to get a thing. Conceding to a Force of Will here. Yeah, them's the beats. You don't play this deck to beat things. Would we have bricked? We would have actually gotten to go off with Belcher, right? We'd have drawn these 4, and we'd have had 4 mana left over, so we'd have gone Cabal, Ritual, LED, Belcher, get a land, and then try and kill them. So, we'd have had a shot. Alright, we're 2-2. Let's see if we can cash the league with SI. This is gonna be our last match of the afternoon. Thanks everyone for hanging out. If you are a masochist, tomorrow afternoon, starting about 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, is Lantern Day. I have been sent donations to play 3 leagues with Lantern Control. And these are not normal donation lists. They're not normal donation lists. There's the fee to play Lantern is much higher than a regular donation because it's Lantern Control. But I've been paid to shill, and shill I will. And it's very reasonable. What does this hand do actually? So we're gonna start by getting a Bayou here. And then we're gonna get Bayou. We go Bayou, and then Bayou makes 3 mana. And then this makes another. Can I potentially kill them with Past in Flames this turn? I have how much mana here? I have 10 mana. Can I just chain tutors here? How much storm count do I need to kill them? I need a lot of storm count to kill them, right? Should have tutored for an LED. Yes, you are correct. Could have made a lot more mana that way. And then I could have chained tutors out of my graveyard. Should we just Belcher here? Yeah, that's a good question. We could just Belcher here. I could just get a draw 7 though too. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw 7. That sounds better. So I'll make blue and then I'll make black. I definitely should have tutored an LED. So this will get Slithermuse. Make this bigger so we don't misclick. Past in Flames wasn't going to be lethal though, right? Past in Flames only have 8 mana left over. I would have gone Dark Ritual, tutor. Oh yeah, Past in Flames would have been lethal, right? Whatever. Drawing cards is more fun. I think you're right. Past in Flames would have been lethal. I should have counted. But that's less fun than drawing 7 cards, so let's draw 7. So when this enters play, we draw cards equal to the difference between their hand and ours, so we get a fresh 7 here. And then we hit the Tendrils because this is a no justice stream, so go ahead and cast Dark Ritual. Then cast Summoner's Pact. It's good. Good, clean turn 1 living here. Had him guaranteed dead. Didn't need it. Spun the wheel on the draw. Remember, folks, if you have the option to guaranteed kill your opponent, but you could draw 7 cards instead, have you really won the game if you chose to kill them instead of drawing cards? Have you actually won the game? Have you actually won the game if you chose... Have you not seen this deck before, Zach? It is a fucking hoot. It is a riot. I love this deck. It's so funny. We don't know what our opponent's doing, so we're gonna click submit. Hopefully we can cash this league. Ooh, fair and balanced Magic together. I like to think, when I think about it, Magic as Richard Garfield intended the game to be played, I'd like to think that this is what he envisioned. I'd like to think this is what he envisioned. What does this hand do? This hand puts this under Chrome Mox, Ritual, cast Tutor, crack LED. So yeah, this hand seems good. If you enjoy watching this deck and you haven't watched this deck before, Mage is right. There are tons and tons of hours of me playing this deck on YouTube. I love playing this deck. It's hilarious. Wasteland Go. Please be a non-blue deck. Please be a non-blue deck. It feels like they're a non-blue deck, right? I'm gonna put Dark Petition under here. So, is Past in Flames lethal here? So Storm is 1. This will be Storm 2. This will be Storm 3. This will be Storm 4, 5, and then Past in Flames is 6. Ritual is 7. Ritual is 8. And okay, so do I have enough mana to do that? So this will be. So this is 2, 3, 4. And then this cost me 2, which was so I'm short mana. I can't get Past in Flames and lethal them this turn with it. What can I do then? What can I do? I think I'm supposed to do... I think because I can't Past in Flames for lethal, I'm supposed to just go Ritual, Cruel Bargain. And see where that takes us. Because I get to Cruel Bargain with 1 mana floating, which means if I hit Dark Ritual, I get to keep going, or another starter, I can Tutor, crack LEDs. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to do this. And take another look. See what we get. Oh no, are they a Force of Will deck? Don't be a Force of Will deck. Don't be a Force of Will deck. Don't be a Force of Will deck. Oh no. Oh no! Are they a Force of Will deck? Oh no! Oh no, chat! Chat, we blew our load in their Force of Will deck. It's okay. It's okay, we'll try again later. We'll try again. That's so sad. That's so sad. I was so excited when they went Wasteland Go. I was like, oh good, it's another Death and Taxes. Alright, hopefully we need to hit a starter. If we hit a Dark Ritual here, we can tutor for a draw 4 and then do that. Yes, correct. That was better to force than being completely out of resources. The old Skyshroud Cutter. Not what we're looking for here. Looking for Lay the Land, looking for Lotus Petal, Dark Ritual, those kinds of things. They could be on Delver, yeah. They could have been on Delver and just like not had a what's it called? Not had a Force of Will game 1. I don't know, am I getting hymned? Alright, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring in the Duresses on the play. I think I kind of like that board plan. Just like bring in Duress and don't mess everything up. All right. You think I have to submit like this? Submit like this. Yeah, looks like Sultai Delver. Hopefully they just mulligan into Oblivion, looking for Force of Will this game. We have the nuts. This hand doesn't have a Duress in it, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hopefully this tank on 6s. I don't have Force Will, but I have other disruption. I hope it's good enough. Those are my favorite tanks. Actually, so green mana is worse than black mana. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This gets us up to 5. So now I get to go ahead and Cruel Bargain here. We could Duress. Do we need to? So I have the Tendrils in my hand. Storm is 4. Storm is 5. Storm is 6. Is it worth it to Duress? They almost certainly would have forced my... Is it worth the 1 mana to Duress is the question. They saw our hand? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What am I doing with this Infernal Tutor, though? I have a Dark Ritual in my bin. Past in Flames costs 4 mana. Your Past in Flames costs 4 mana, so that's not gonna work. Yeah, Tutor gets a draw 4. I don't have Slithermuse in my deck because I cut it because it's usually not good. The thing is, the difference... I'm not going to play around it. If they have it, they have it. I think the 1 mana is more important. I think there's a good chance we just die. I didn't board in my empty. I was dumb. I didn't board in my empty. It's in the sideboard. Even if I did board in empty, like, that's not the question. The question is, do I duress? Because if I had an empty, I can't duress and empty. So the question is, do I play it safe and duress, or do I Infernal Tutor, crack my LED in response so I can draw 4 while having an extra mana up? Yeah. We don't beat Force of Will. Alright, sweet. They don't have it. So, guess they just get Infernal Contract to keep going, right? Hope for the best. We could still brick and die here, but we're slightly less likely to brick and die with the Petal in play. I think this is lethal. No, I'm a mana short. Am I mana short? Yeah, I'm gonna be a mana short here, right? We should be home free in terms of force versus no force at this point. I think we're a little bit short though. I'm 1 mana short of being able to cast this Tendrils after I tutor. Oh geez, and I don't have triple black left. I think we're just dead. I think we've bricked. Where is all this mana coming from? Where is all this mana coming from? Where is this mana coming from that y'all are talking about? Past in Flames isn't free. It costs 4 mana. I believe we have bricked and died. The sad end of the stream. We can get Tendrils, but we're 1 mana short. Opponent complaining that we're lucky. Just like, you're alive, I've bricked. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and that's the end of the day. At the end of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Peace, folks. I have to get ready to go to work. It kind of sucks to end on a low note, but so for people that are wondering why we can't get Past in Flames, we don't have enough mana for Past in Flames to be good. We don't have enough mana. We're 1 mana short of Tendrils of Agony being good. We're 1 mana short. We're 1 black mana short of Infernal Contract being good. So actually just can't do anything here, unfortunately. We needed 1 more mana on that last draw for. So if we would have hit a Cabal Ritual or an LED or a Culling the Weak or one of our Dark Rituals, if we would have had one of those cards instead of one of the Summoner's Packs, we would have been okay here, but we are just unfortunately a touch short, which is, you know, live by the meme, die by the meme. If Yogg-Will was legal, we'd have them. Ain't that the truth? So, alright, thanks everyone for watching. It was a fun stream. That's why I like to play this deck, because it's fun, whether we win or lose. So if you're looking for a deck that have a bunch of fun while playing Legacy, this is definitely a great choice for that. So, peace, folks. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with Lantern Thursday. Should be something. I was gonna say a hoot, but should be something. We die in the upkeep to the Summoner's Packs. So, peace, folks.